What's going on, everybody? Bergsy here, and I apologize for not making a video for a long time. Please do forgive me. I know it's been a week. I usually upload like every 2 to 3 days or something, but I've been bent over by life this week. I've been working my ass off since 7:30 to like 7 o'clock. I'm not even joking, maybe like 6 or 7. I do apologize for not uploading a video. And for the newcomers, welcome. Thank you guys so much for coming and subscribing. This, that. Hope you guys enjoy what's going on here in this channel. And if you do want some specific or anything kind of content that you specifically want, you can just request it, and I'll try my best to do it. Depending on what it is, I will try my best to do it. So yeah, without further ado, I want to get into this video. I've been trying to make this video for a while now, but I've been really fucking busy, so I really do apologize for this, guys. But yeah, thank you for holding in for a week, and yeah, finally get into the video that I want to do. Today's topic, I want to get into this for a while, and this is MLMs and period schemes, and kind of like my experience with it, and also defining two differences and what they kind of are in general. Now, first of all, I want to start off with my experience with MLMs or pyramid schemes. Well, my experience was MLM, and let me define you the. Let me put the definition out there. What the difference is first between a pyramid scheme and MLM. Sorry, guys, I can't talk. But the main difference between a pyramid scheme and an MLM is pretty much the pyramid scheme is breaking the codes of conduct when it comes to specific things when it comes to the law and government. It's pretty much illegal. All right, it's illegal. It's illegal company made. It's a little very dodgy, and they're trying to promote people, but they've made their own company, and but in a legal way. So it's very it's very dodgy, and it can get you into a lot of trouble. So hopefully, you guys do stay away from those things. I don't recommend it at all. But MLM is pretty much, it stands for multi-level marketing, and it is the legal version of it, and is legitimate companies, but they claim that the big go about these MLM and pyramid schemes is they try to make money out of you by recruiting, and it's pretty much like, how to explain. They try to define it as, they try to say, it's easy way of making a lot of money fast, but in most, like 95% of cases, you're actually going to be losing a lot of money, and it is very draining. You're going to be getting no money. You're not going to be gaining a lot of money. You're actually going to be losing money because trying to put yourself out there, trying to bring in more recruits is, it's very hard, and people just don't want anything to do with it because they know that it's not very. They can sense that there's something off about it, and the ones that do fall for it, unfortunately, sorry for that. The ones that do unfortunately fall for it do end up regretting it most of the time. Yeah, it's pretty much what it is. It's, for example, I want to start a multi-level marketing company for these new skin products that are apparently a lot more healthier than the ones that you buy in the store. And so, you start to do all these, you start to research about these skin products, and you kind of gather people around, you make your own skin products, and you start selling them. So how do you do this? How do you get people to put these products out there? You recruit people, and each time you recruit people, it's like a triangle where, each time you recruit someone, you get paid, but at the same time, it's very hard to do this, and you can't. You think you're gonna be able to get like a lot of friends and stuff. All of a sudden, in one day, you're gonna pick up all these people and recruit them. You're gonna get a lot of money out of them for recruiting them, but that is not how it works. Like, it's actually very difficult to do such things, and you end up being so you end up becoming so desperate to the point where you actually try and get your own family members into it, and it's just that much of a weird thing. Sorry about that, guys. And yeah, it's actually very odd thing. I've seen it with my own eyes, and these people do most of the time target younger people or elderlies, because they're a lot more less aware of these situations and aware of these schemes and multi-level marketing things. So yeah, they don't really know what the actual goal is, and they try to get young people most of the time to target them, because I was young at the time, and well, I still am, but I didn't really know myself, and I was this close to joining in, but I knew something was off. So let me explain to you my story, and yeah, let me go again with that one. So what happened was, when I was 19, so a few years back, I was, I want to start, getting active, because I was just, I was not active enough and I didn't feel healthy. So I want to join football, because I love football. Like, I just want to play some football, because it's one of the most passionate things I am. I absolutely love football. So I decided to, sign up for a local club, and start to meet with the players and all that. And I was pretty much one of the few players there that was my age, like 19. The rest were mature enough to understand what's going on with life and businesses and all that. So yeah, and I'm not going to name the area or the people, just for respectful purposes, and cover privacy. But so what happened was, as I was training, I was also very shy as well, and yeah, so I start to connect with these people a little bit, and I noticed there was two people that were related to each other, and they were always acting very off. Like, they were acting like as if their life is full of positivity and just brightness every day, like sunshine. And they're always, it's actually kind of hilarious how it works, because they always do statuses on Facebook and stuff, trying to make it look like, try to make it seem like everything in their life is so positive, because of the things that they're doing in their life, the changes that they've made, and the things that they've joined. So they try to kind of show that, if you do what they're doing, which is, going into the same schemes as what they're doing, then you're going to have a happy life and, all this sunshine, brightness, bullshit every day, which is just a way to try and attract people in so they can get money off you. And which is something that I noticed, and I didn't think I would notice it, because I'm quite a slow person. But so yeah, what happened was, I got approached by one of the the ones that are these guys are brothers, and one of them approached me, and I'm not gonna specify the age, but it's a mature enough age where you can, you kind of know about. It's around the late 20s or around early 30s. So what happened was, yeah, I got approached, and it was saying, hey dude, they hit me up on Facebook. It's like, hey dude, yeah, you did really good at training today. Keep up the work. This that, trying to just be all positive and stuff, and just trying to make me feel good about myself. And I'm like, oh, thanks, man. At first I thought they were being nice and all that. And then is like, hey, do you want to, maybe, I'm going to go to this business meeting that I have. It's going to be a very nice lunch all together with my staff, co-workers. Did you want to join me if you have some free time? It would be really good. I would really appreciate it if you came. So I'm like, okay, sure thing. I don't have anything planned on my time. So I didn't eat dinner as well. So, because, apparently there's going to be nice lunch and all that. So I brought some money with me so I can buy all this lunch. And yeah, so, well, it was actually told that it was going to be just, casual free lunch, just like that, just dinner. But that's not the point. I just want to get together and, kind of connect with this dude, because he seemed very nice. And so, anyway, I bring money along with me, bring my wallet, all that, that, just in case, always do. I always, do that. Just a normal thing, everybody does that, you need to just make sure that you got money on you, just in case, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's paid or something, I don't know. But yeah, so, so I didn't eat dinner, and I was quite starving at the time, by the way. And this guy is like, yeah, so he's like, we're going to have a beautiful lunch and all that, that. I'm like, okay, all right, sure. At the time, I was 19. And so, yeah, and I got picked up and picked me up, and we went to, we drove to this place. It was quite far in the city. So, yeah, and we entered this building around, let's say, 8:30. It was quite dark and all that. And so I go in, and all I see is just like a bunch of papers, and just people with like nice haircuts and acting all kind of strange in a way. Like they're trying to be too positive. Like it's to the point where it's weird. You know, where it's like, all right, there's something not on. You can sense it in a way. It's just a weird vibe. So and as soon as I stepped in, I could already just feel that something off, and I didn't see anyone sitting on tables or eating or anything. So there I was. My stomach was grumbling, and I know this guy just introduced me to all these staff members, and they're like, how are you, man? This, that, shaking my hand, all that. We'd love to see you on board. This, that. I'm like, okay, all right. There's something is a little bit off here. So in about 30 minutes, everyone start to sit down on tables as this, I guess the this guy that was doing the presentation. He just said, all right, everybody, let's sit down. So yeah, we all sit down around this table, and everyone started getting handed out papers, including me. And I was thinking, I was hopefully asking for I was hoping for a fucking nice steak or some shit. I was starving. I could eat anyone. I could even eat a horse's ass at the time. I was starving because this guy told me that there was going to be a nice lunch all together, and then we can this, that, and I'm just like, all right, fine. So I didn't eat, and instead I got a piece of paper, and on this piece of paper was and I don't want to name the company as well, just for respective purposes, but I think it was something good to do with fragrance and like different scents and all that. The ones that are healthy you can put on your hair and all that. Where they also try to expose the ones that are not healthy in the store, which probably is true. I didn't I never deny that. I do reckon the ones in the stores, everything is the shampoos and all that isn't really healthy for your hair. But anyway. So yeah, and this was just a presentation about recruiting this year's goal for everyone, and recruiting new members and getting these products out there. And there's like a paper of different sets of this is the $140 sets, and these are very expensive, by the way. These for the price of for the things, and the price for that was tagged on the thing. It was quite expensive. You get a few things, and it's like $200 for a set or something, and you can't buy specifically. You have to buy it either with the set or it's nothing. So because they just want the money straight away, and then I was like, okay, all right. And I was just going along with that. I was acting interested, this, that, and then straight away the brothers just turned around to me and was like, hey man, so yeah, what do you reckon? Do you want to join? And I was just put on the spot. I'm like, what join? What do you mean? What? Huh? No. I mean, I was just acting all shocked and all that, but at the same time I kind of went along with that. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's cool. I was saying it's all good and all that. And I was just kind of go along with it just until I get home, because I just want to get this awkward moment out of the way. And it was really, it was just, I don't know, it was really odd and awkward. I was quite annoyed at the time as well, because I was fucking starving. And yeah, so I just got handed a bunch of papers with the sets of stuff that you can buy with a fragrance, and all these shampoos that are apparently healthy for you and made out of actual vegetable oil and stuff, which maybe is the case, but the whole idea of the business behind it is not very healthy individually for sufficiency, and it's going to drag a lot of people down when they think that they're going to be making money. They're actually not going to making money at all. It's just going to be a big loss, and it's going to be a huge struggle, because you have to work your ass off in order to get that money that you want. And most of the time people are working a lot more than they should be for getting these things. So I just want to expose this, because a lot of young people are targeted this, and I was one of them, and luckily I didn't fall for it. I don't want anyone to fall for it, because this is really bad, especially if you're you're already trying to maybe you're already in a struggle for something, and then you end up joining one of these with this these whole contract things or something. You can't just leave it as well, because you have to go along with it, and because you've paid to kind of get in. I believe you do pay to get in, and it's a lot as well. So, and you want to try and make that money back, and it's very hard, because trying to get the people recruiting more. It's like pretty much you recruit someone and that person recruits and then that person recruits and you get money off them. But this is not something that's easy. It is just put on paper. It looks very easy, but it's so fucking hard, and to the point where people get desperate in these businesses, or they actually turn around to their own family and try to drag them in themselves. And I've seen it for myself. So yeah, pretty much it's something that needs to kind of be pushed away by if anyone comes across it, it just needs to be pushed away, and a lot of people do push them away because and they'll act very. You can spot them if they act very friendly, and if you can something is off if they're trying to, like if they're just coming up to you and offering you things for no reason and stuff, like you can kind of tell, like there is a catch to it. There's always going to be a catch to it. Like, for example, they were giving me these test fragrance and all that just to kind of let me know how it is, what it's like, and there's like this fragrance that you put in your nose, and it apparently, like, when you smell it, it unblocks your nose straight away if you have a blocked nose. And they give you test little jars of these fragrance or whatever their product is that they're selling. It could be anything. It could be could be insurances. It could be home products. It could be pretty much anything. It really just varies. It just it's just the business behind it that is all going to be the same, and it's not going to help you at all. It's going to put you down very, very badly, sufficiently, and you're going to be struggling a lot. So this is the best thing to do, is just push these things away, because they do really target young people, the ones that aren't very aware of it. And as I did question them about, oh dude, this is a pyramid scheme or MLM, is like, no man, this is not. And then as soon as I start to kind of confront them about what they're trying to get me into, they start to act differently. So that's the thing as well. When you start to confront them, from being very friendly, they'll go to they'll just kind of be very pushy, and they won't talk to you at all. So it's very shifty. What they're doing is trying to attract the people in, just for they act very overly friendly and stuff like that, and you can already sense it's off. But some people do fall for this, which is very, very sad, and they end up struggling very badly. So I just want to expose this and from my perspective and view, and make sure no one goes in this, because it really is hard to get out of it, and you end up losing a lot of money and a lot of time. You could be putting all that time into, actually working from 9 to 5 or something, and, making the decent money that you normally do, instead of, thriving, for this extra cash, quick cash, that they say. And so just wanted to expose this, and I want to expose this for you guys so you don't fall for this, because there is a lot of young people out there and elderlies that do fall for this crap. So just make sure you do not, if you get approached by these MLMs or pyramid schemes, especially pyramid schemes, just get away from them, because you will get into trouble if you are, caught with anything. And but MLM they're both pretty much bad in general. It's just going to be very harmful towards you for your money. It's going to be a lot of time wasting and a lot of money that you're going to be wasting. So I just want to expose this for you guys. I want to make this video for a while, and I just want to get this off my head, because I really do want to put this out there and push it, and hopefully bring awareness to people, especially youngsters, that will get approached with these things. But thank you all for watching. Hopefully I've spread a bit of awareness to you, and help you define these two things. And if you have any questions about this, please let me know, because there are people that are sorry for speaking shit, but there are people that are always approached by these people, and some people do fall for it, sadly, and they end up becoming very desperate and losing a lot of money and time. But thank you all for watching, and again, I apologize for the lateness. It's been a week that I published the video, but thank you guys so much. Take care of yourselves, and see you guys in the next videos.